Hi everybody. I am your girl, Miss Nicole Tyler. How are you doing today? Today is August 18th, 2021. Please, if you're coming to the room, if you're coming to this video, please like and share the video and subscribe. And hey, I'm here. Of course, I am here, y'all. The biggest story, which broke some hours ago, last night, sometime in the middle of the day, yesterday, or sometime last night, I don't even know the exact time, it broke that Brother Polight of the conscious community, you all, DNA tested positive for allegedly raping a 14-year-old girl. Okay, this is the hottest topic that's out today on YouTube. It's burning up the streets. People are doing videos, people I've never seen. I'm on YouTube every day, but I'm just not really, I'm into the news and politics and things like that. It filtered into where I'm at. I was like, what the hell is going on? Hey, everybody, come on into the room. Hello. Come on into the room, y'all. Come on into the room. Please come on into the room. I am your girl, Miss Nicole Tyler. Please come on into the room. We're just going to have a dialogue about it. You all know what's going on with me, so I'm not doing all the special things like everybody else is doing on their channels. They're posting a lot of receipts and things. I won't be doing a lot of that, okay? Trust me, there's probably literally thousands of videos out there with all of the receipts. Literally, I've been on some of them myself, okay? But we will be having a dialogue about it because it's just burning up the internet. It's burning up my phone. And it's like, even though I'm not even feeling well, but it's like, Nicole, just do the best you can and talk about it. Try to have a healthy dialogue. Just bring out some information. Tell them a little bit about myself, being wandering my little self over there back in 12 and 13. Those years, 12 and 13th, the year 2012, 2013, of my time of watching the conscious community like everybody else have. Okay, so that's what's so crazy about it. It's like we're a whole big damn family. What I'm finding is when I'm watching all of the videos talking about Brother Polight, who allegedly raped his girlfriend's daughter, 14-year-old girl, his girlfriend, 31-year-old woman. What I'm finding is that everybody watched all of us woke up around the same time and we gravitated towards the conscious community. And that's why it's just this big thing, because a lot of us woke up at the same damn time. And I was not surprised. I was not surprised to hear this because with alert, I was a Brother Polight fan. I paid to see the lectures my damn self. I've even gone to New York to watch a lecture with Polight was not there. Red Pill was there. Brother Reggie, a lot of people were there, but Brother Polight was not there. At this time, I think that I went is when he started really feeling himself. But anyway, I think that when he started with when I heard about him, far as him coming on to the conscious community, of course, he was young. He was a young phenom, okay? He came through with the Nuwapians and everything. The sisters, the women he had around him, they had the natural hair. And, he just seemed to be so well-spoken. He knew what the hell. It seemed like he knew what the hell he was talking about. Now I'm hearing videos where people are saying that he have this memory, photographic memory, where he just used to memorize these things and then come out and spew them on the streets. Like, really, he didn't know a damn thing, okay? But anyway, that still is phenomenal that a person can read a whole damn book and then come out and spew it on the streets and make me and a whole lot of millions of Black people believe in the BS, okay? But what it seemed like to me when he started going off was the time when people started saying that he was a scammer. He had came out, of course, this is well known, brother young Pharaoh came out and was saying that he was a scammer. And I think for a time it got buried and then it came back up with young Pharaoh. And then a lot of other people kept coming out saying that Brother Polight had scammed them. That's when, it was like, okay, something is going on. Something is going on. Brother Polight had this thing where he was telling people, I know he has numerous of scams, but the one that I know him from is the one where he was saying that if you had been to jail, if you had been a felon, I hope I'm saying it correctly because this is what I remember, that he can get it off of your record. Now I think he has different ones, but this is how I see it. I hope I'm saying it correctly. This is the one that I remember, and it made me do a little side eye. Okay. Also, somehow he had scammed Sinetta. He had scammed Sinetta. I think that's the one where I paid for. I think I paid for that lecture, and it had made so much money. I believe it had made so much money. And Sinetta was coming out at the time. You seen a little distance between Sinetta and Polight because they were really close. They were really tight with, I guess they're scamming the people, and Polight was really scamming, and Sinetta took him under his wing. And then, and it seemed like to me, Sinetta was enamored with Polight because Polight, like, he was really prolific with whatever he was memorizing and spewing on to the people. It seemed like he knew what the hell he was doing. Okay. Then he had his props, which were those three girls that was with him. And he also was coming out saying that the black woman is God. I remember that. And I never really gravitated towards that, but I just really like to see our brothers not shooting each other, gunning each other down in the streets. And if they're intelligent, have all this wealth of knowledge, I like to hear that. I like to see positivity, and that's how I believe he gamed the conscious community, the people. Okay, that's how he was able to go ahead on with his scam. Also he came out also during that time, 12, 13, it may have been earlier, maybe 14, 15. He had came out saying that, from what I remember, he was saying something about he didn't get to know his mom. His mom may have died of cancer or something. And, he had a sob story. So people were really, I think maybe me too. I was like, man, that's sad. But look how he done bounced back. Our people, we love a good sad story. And that's how these scammers get into our pockets and take our money, because we're thinking, man, if he can do it, I can do it. He's reading all these books. I used to tell my kids, y'all see this man, y'all need to read these books. And, I used to buy the books and everything, and, yeah. So, but as time went on, I guess Polight ended up paying Sinetta, because Sinetta came out with saying that he had scammed him. It was still a lot of scamming a lot of scam rumors going on about Polight, but Polight, to me, as the time went on, he moved to California. And once he moved to California, a whole lot of stuff started changing to me with Brother Polight. Once he started changing and going to California, you saw the girls more scantily dressed. They didn't have on they weren't covered up, even though they would show a little cleavage, but they were really just, they were just out there. Heels got higher, boobs got bigger, showing more of their butt. Polight always around all these young girls, all these young women. You kind of like, if a person who is really looking, you can kind of like see that something won't right, but then you may think that it's the devil telling you, not devil, it's the Most High telling you, something not right with this brother. But what you're seeing, your eyes are playing tricks on you, telling you, but he's talking a good game. He's talking real positive to the black community. He got the black sisters, or he's saying that they're the women are black women are God and all these things. But the Most High is telling you something not right with this damn cat. So you seeing the different women, and you're seeing this and you're seeing this. And as time went on, as far as my perspective, even when I go on my Instagram every now and then, Miss Bossy Feel Me, that's my Instagram. He's on my Instagram, and he's in Hollywood. He's in Florida. He's flossing with Floyd Mayweather. He's flossing with the Kardashians. He's flossing with all these, snow bunnies. But of course, the black woman is God. But you're flossing with all these damn women, and all of them are not dressed appropriately. You're even his women, the women that he grew from, from what we seen. They were not dressing the same, hair weave, boobs, butts poked out. it was just like, oh my God. So I had stopped watching him because it just had a bad, once I woke up and he started changing, I stopped really watching him and everything, because it's like you see him, it seemed like he's saying some good things, but then you looking at him and all he's doing is showing money. All you see him doing, he's driving Rolls Royces and all these whatever kind of cars, and all his women is not looking like they should. Disrespecting our black women, if you ask me. And then he's going to try to come out and act like he's conscious. So to me, I've been hearing a lot of people saying that he's let the conscious community down. No, he did not, because the real people like myself, and I'm sure some of you all left. Y'all bounced at a certain time like I did. Once y'all start seeing the manipulation, y'all start hearing about the scamming, y'all kind of like ventured off, because y'all had already got that knowledge that y'all needed to be aware of who you are in the inside, and then you all started doing your own research like me. So he didn't let the conscious community down. We are the conscious community, and we seen how he sold his soul, and probably already soul was already gone for real, because what I'm hearing, he's an agent. Because even at that time I started hearing how these people were agents and all this kind of stuff too, and I was like, okay, I don't understand what an agent is. I don't see it. I still was asking the Most High, what is going on, these agent talks and all this kind of stuff. But anyway, you all heard the story. Let me read a little bit that I do have, because I did try to snap a picture of it, because it was on. I had a doctor's appointment this morning. I told you I haven't been feeling well for like 2 weeks. A lot of stuff is going mentally. I've been seeing doctors and everything. It's just been really, really horrible what I've been going through since y'all know I did the inoculation. I'm just not even, it's just all messed up. But it ain't about me. Let me see what I got. According to court documents, TS, the 14-year-old victim, was taken to an after party by Novak. His real name is Michael Novak. Novak, who requested permission from her mother to speak to TS, intended to use this private time between himself. And I just said early on that the mother and him were dating, or that was his girlfriend. And they have her name, but I'm not going to say her name. But it's Orocho. This already out there. Everybody know the girl's name. And the girlfriend's name is Orocho, and Orocho's daughter. And they're not giving the daughter's name because she's 14, so they're saying TS. Orocho's daughter, to mend the relationship between the mother and daughter. Now that should ring red flags to you all. So when people been reading this to y'all, when they said mend the relationship between the mother and daughter, this should have rang red flags to you, and it should have took you all back to revisionist history. Because remember, Sinetta came out against Polight, and Sinetta said, you scammed me out of 10 or more G's, right? When they had this big event, I believe it was the event I'm talking about that I paid for. Polight got away with all the money, the receipts and everything. Didn't give Sinetta a damn dime. That's when he moved to California. And so Sinetta came out and said that you were dating my wife's cousin daughter. And apparently somehow he said that if it wasn't her, I might be getting it mixed up. Y'all know my mind, but y'all can go back and see his 1,000 videos online. Apparently, to me, Polight dates the mother who has like teenage daughters. And then what he does, to me, if you ask me, what he does is he comes in and manipulates the relationship. He's with the mother, but at the same time, he's courting the daughter as well, under the mother's nose. That is what he was doing. If he's done this many times, this ain't even new. This is what he does. This is his MO. If you've been a person who's been watching Polight from the beginning, he always have kids and teenagers and women all around him. And he's saying that these people are his wives, and black woman is God and all this stuff. Meanwhile, he is dating the mother, courting the daughter, or softening up the daughter underneath the mother's nose. So he is able to manipulate that young girl in having, sexually doing things with that young girl. This is not even new. He's been doing this. This is not new behavior. He just now got caught. Okay, so when you all see mother and daughter, you all should know he's been doing this. This is not new. He took advantage of both, right? But luckily, whatever was on this young sister, the Orocho woman, thank you, Lord, that she woke the hell up, okay? Because a lot of people, a lot of men, they cross over to this Hollywood, big boob women and change the lifestyle and all this kind of stuff. And what they do is they flash a lot of shiny stuff to women who are gullible, who don't have a father figure in the home. You know, some of these women, I'm not saying all, but some of them may, you know, come from broken homes and all this kind of stuff. So he manipulates that situation and show them some shiny things. And, oh, I can do this for you. I can do that. I'm this person. I'm the phenom, you know, all this stuff. And women are enamored with that kind of behavior. And then they have these teenage daughters and boom, there you go. He then manipulated the mother. And then he flashed the shiny things to the daughter. And that is what, if you ask me, what he was doing. And Sarnetta said that he had came between the mother and the daughter so bad. This is how you got to hear this. That the daughter ran away from home to be with Polight. He got some tight ass game. He got some manipulative, snakish, Hamitis, if y'all know what ham is, from over there in the mother continent, we call them ham. We're not the same people. We shim they ham. Snakish, manipulative, demonic ways. That anytime he can get a daughter to run away from home, from the mother that was dating this man, and she left her to be with Polight. Get into it. Get into it. Novak took his victim to Club 11 on 29 Northeast 11th Street, Miami, Florida. Upon arrival, the club was closed. The two went to a hotel room at 1100 West Avenue, Unit 319, Miami Beach, awaiting the new party location. Probably won't no new party location. While the two were alone in his hotel room, the defendant, Novak gave the alleged victim numerous alcoholic beverages, which she consumed. She consumed these because she trusted his ass. These people that get under the brainwashing, manipulative ways of these people, they can get them to do anything. They can get them to do anything. But thank goodness that this girl, she knew something wasn't right. Thank goodness. Because I'm sure he done did this before to other women. Guess what? Nobody spoke out. Even Sarnetta knew. Sarnetta knew all of this. And a lot of these conscious guys, I'm hearing that Garfield, you know, I know he got 4 different baby mamas from what I was looking at a video a couple of years ago. And he knew it. A lot of these conscious brothers, they take up for one another, and it's not even just in our community. It's in those communities where pedophilia is going on, and they're taking advantage of little boys and little girls, and they take up for one another because all of them are doing the same damn thing. It's crazy. Okay. Let's see what I'll just read to y'all what I got because it cuts off, but it says the victim then stated that Novak began dancing and touching her inappropriately. Now they in the hotel and he touching her inappropriately and she drunk all over her body, but she remembered that. Groping her thighs, buttocks, and other areas. The victim claims Novak sat her on the bed and pulled his genitals out of his shorts and boxers. So he done took off his pants and every damn thing. And he probably put something in the drink. Date drug. Boxers. Then he grabbed her head. And hopefully kids, my loud mouth, hopefully ain't no kids around. Pulling her head, putting it towards his genital area. The victim then passed out. The 14-year-old daughter of his girlfriend later awoke to find Novak forcibly trying to make her vomit. This is some disgusting shit. Y'all hear me? This is disgusting. By putting his fingers down her throat. After these events, he took TS to her mother's hotel. The mother, Orocho, who was staying at a separate hotel, noticed not only that her daughter was, and then it cuts off, but she basically, she noticed that something was wrong with her daughter. Okay, her daughter was still drunk because the alcohol had got into her system. Oh, my earring that came off. But who knows why he really was trying to, what was he trying to really induce when he stuck his fingers down there? Who knows? Put it in the chat. What was he trying to make her throw up, y'all? It won't the alcohol. It won't the alcohol. What was he trying to make her vomit up? That's why I said this is disgusting. Around this girl's mouth was bruised. This man is a monster. This man is a monster. This man forcibly fellatio. This girl is drunk and half and passed out. He doing this stuff to a passed out young little girl, 14 years old. So much so that her mouth was bruised and all of that deposited in her mouth, in her. Get what I'm telling y'all. Something is wrong with this man. When the mom saw her daughter like that, she said, "Oh no, I have to call the police." Thank goodness that she didn't let the clout and the shine and the shiny things. Oh, he wears Versace. Oh, he's polite. Oh, he is the hotep. He got all this money. He hangs out with Floyd Mayweather. Thank goodness she did not let that blind her damn decision for her daughter and said, "Listen, something ain't right with my child. I'm going to take her to the damn hospital." So they did the DNA. I think they did this back in June sometimes. I may be wrong, but I know they did it a while ago. Took her did a rape kit, took her to the hospital, did a rape kit and all that stuff. She had semen all on her shirt and all on her scarf that she was wearing. And they tested it, and it was positive of his DNA. Now, this is being reported in a Hip Hop Post or something like that. This is disgusting that this man was allowed to come and scam our community, lie to our community, lowered all of our inhibitions or the way we see him, so much so that we let him get away with being able to do this to young girls for some years, because it did not just stop. Nobody just out of the blue do this stuff. Nobody just out of the blue drugs a young girl and proceed to sticking their genitals in somebody's mouth when they half out of it. Who does this, bull? Who does this? Who thinks like that? Now, when I heard this story, I was like, you know who I thought about? I thought about Charlemagne the God. I said, oh, I was really just reading it and saying to myself, oh, it's going to say that he jumped on top of her. No. Crazy. He proceeded to stick that in there. Her whole mouth was swollen. But now people, if you ask me, people think that her mouth this is me. I was not there. I'm just drawing my own conclusion. This Nicole Taylor show. This is how I see it. You all can see it the way y'all want to see it. The way I see it, they were saying that maybe when he was trying to induce vomiting, that's how she got the bruising. If you ask me, it came from him doing what he was doing with his genitals. And forcibly doing that made this little girl's mouth swollen. This is terrible. This is horrible. I'm thinking, oh, he jumped on top of the girl like Charlemagne allegedly did. And all Charlemagne cousins allegedly did. I'm thinking they jumped on top. No, this dude crazy. Now, Sonetta, he knew all of this situation. Now he did a video. He called Brother Polight. Brother Polight answered the phone. I forgot who Sonetta was talking to because he did a little video. Well, I looked at somebody else's video. And Polight answered the phone and was like, people are saying, saying negative things. Negative. Also, you're saying that the DNA rape kit is negative and that is lying. Are you saying the girlfriend of a year, Orocho, is lying? Are you saying Orocho's daughter, the 14-year-old girl, is lying too? Everybody, this is negative. Oh, they're saying negative things about me. I have to go get my legal team. See, Polight, if Sonetta came out and corroborated this whole story that we're reading about a couple of years ago, he called you Dr. York. If y'all know Dr. Malachi Z. York, y'all know what he's locked up for. They said that he got the biggest sexual crimes in the whole United States. I said, how in the hell that's possible with all that we done been through with all these with the dominant class, all that stuff they did to us. But they said Malachi Z. York, he got the biggest one in the whole damn United States. If you ask me, he was dating the mothers because I used to read his books and every damn thing. I tell you, if you ask me, he used to date the mothers, and I think he was messing with the boys and the girls because I'd have seen videos back in 7 years ago or whatever of the boys coming out and the girls coming out saying that they were messed with too by Dr. Malachi York. And it was so crazy watching these two young people who grew up with Malachi Z. York in down in Atlanta or down in Georgia somewhere. And they were still messed up in their mind, y'all. They were so manipulated in their mind that they still kind of sort of did not want to believe what happened to them. And they still, in a way, were saying that he's innocent. But they were saying that he did these things to them. I'm telling y'all, brainwashing is a bitch. Y'all see what's going on with black people for 400, 800 years. Y'all see the brainwashing on us. We just all cuckoo. So imagine if what's going on with us about a dominant society where they did us, manipulated us, took all our history, took everything, selling it back to us, took our land, making us rent homes on our own land and all this stuff. And we still up there, hey, yeah, we're going to vote and we're going to do this stuff. These people ain't going to give us nothing. You imagine what somebody like Polight can do to a young man and a mother and a daughter. Make friction between them, act like he's trying to get them together so that they could be a family when really all of it is a separate. I mean, ain't that demonic? Separate them two so he can sleep with both. Sleep with the daughter like that. And I mean, he must thought that it was powerful what he had over the girlfriend that she wasn't going to call the police. This is going to end my career. What career? Of scamming? He got a career, y'all. This man said he got a whole damn career. Y'all put in the chat what career do he got? Do you do the polite work or what? Let me know the job that he got. Let me know. And the one that he's been with for a long time is Aminette or whatever her name. She used to come out with the afro and all that stuff. I always thought she was so beautiful, beautiful skin. They're saying that she's like the main one who gets the girls. Isn't it always in this type of environment? There's always the woman, the girl, who goes out and lures these young women and lure the mothers and all this stuff to this kind of situation. Now, this is alleged. This is what I'm hearing on the streets. Isn't this a mess? Now, also what I'm hearing is that, also with this situation bringing out scamming. So, when you think about the conscious community, who else do you think about? You think about Brother Tariq Nasheed. Let's just keep it a buck. Now, I've invested in all of his little DVDs, hidden series, whatever. You all know, I don't know if y'all probably don't watch me that much. I've invested in these. I invested in him And I've also invested in the buck breaking with it. I invested in the man, okay? But people are coming out saying that, because of this brother Polight situation, they're coming out saying, Brother Tariq, you a scammer too. Because you're trying to raise that $1 million to get the museum to put in a bunch of false information that we really don't know the real information. Because we know these people that mess up our records, but they're saying that he's scamming too. Now, I've been watching, every now and then I watch Tariq Nasheed. And what tripping me out here is he's always on vacation. I be just tripping, and I be like, okay. But he's trying to get all this money for this museum in California, downtown LA some damn well. He's always on his vacation, telling you that he lived near Kevin Hart. And I'm sure a lot of the people that listen to him don't live in this fancy area, allegedly fancy area where him and Kevin Hart, he lived down the street from Kevin Hart, or whoever these celebrities is, he lived down the street from. And I just be thinking, our people, we don't really have money like that, but apparently we do. Maybe I'm in denial about the money that we got, that we supposed to got all this money to be given to these people so they can live lavishly and Hollywood and I live down the street from Kevin Hart, but I need y'all to give me the money so I can put up the museum for y'all. So I need y'all to give me this money for y'all history, because y'all ain't got none. So y'all can have some history. So it can better y'all lives. Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real. We all are knowledge that they've given us. They've given us some knowledge that we didn't have, and it burst out into the on the internet all at the same time. But let's keep it real. Do y'all see where the conscious community has bettered our communities? Is it me? I mean, I'm just asking. Is our people still going to jail? Is our people still getting gunned down in the streets? I mean, let's keep it real. Our young women, like that young girl, 14 years old, look what happened to her with Brother Polight. That's not even the first time that this man did it. So if you asking me, all this conscious community, and we giving up our money for museums and videos, and we giving you so you can live lavishly, young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh. I've given young Pharaoh my little money. I don't know about y'all. I'm bold to say it. Yes, I've given him some hundreds of dollars, $100 or whatever it was. I have. I've been keeping up. What the hell going on with him now? I remember watching young Pharaoh last year during the whole height of the Trump stuff, the Trump situation, when he he always had been doing good on his channel. I remember when he even burst out on the scene. And everybody was saying, you pseudo. Remember they used to say that about young Pharaoh? You just pseudo, you pseudo. I watch young Pharaoh because, like I said, I like to see the young brothers, hopefully not scamming, not in jail, but they out there promoting positivity. So I like to see that in the young brothers. And that's why I stick with them. I watch them and see how they grow. Mm-hmm. Now, he said he'd been doing this for 5 years. He also used to say, this is young Pharaoh. He also used to say the black woman is God. Okay. He used to say that stuff too. He used to get in all the history, read it in the books and get regurgitated to us. Okay. That's what he was doing. But during that Trump era, I literally was watching him seem like this man made $1 million in a couple of days. I won't adding it up. I was just saying, well, damn, this man is he making some money. Young Pharaoh, he was making the money. It took a turn. Young Pharaoh somehow took a turn. He started coming out saying that he have to sue YouTube. Anybody who was in those chats, he have to sue YouTube. He had little plants in there or people in there. I don't know what they were, but they were saying, do not send the money to YouTube because YouTube going to take 30%. Who was in those chats? Because y'all know I used to be in some of them. So people was sending the money Cashapp. So he was making hand over fist dollars. I was sitting up there like, good Lord, this man is making some money. He had all this information. I used to be thinking, where you get this information from? Even though he would be getting it from YouTube and telling us about it and all this. Well, thank you. Somebody gave me $5. Hi, Miss Nicole. YP is on everyone's lips. It's good to see you. Thank you, Jeanette Hines. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Thank you. Okay, so then all of a sudden, he got invited to CPOC. Yeah, that is this conservative convention that the Republicans have every year. I remember the sister, who is the black sister from Atlanta? Y'all, sometimes names escape me. Y'all got to forgive me. Angela, because I even bought her book some years ago. Because I be trying to invest in these people. Angela Staton. Remember Angela Staton? She went to the CPOC, I believe. I think her and a couple of other black conservatives was at the CPOC. They had invited young Pharaoh, but then they said young Pharaoh had said some old anti-Semitic, which we are the real Shemitic people, but okay, you know how they do. They said that he had said some anti-Semitic stuff and he ain't gonna be able to go and blah, blah, blah. And it was blasted everywhere. I was like, he even had made late night. I was like, what? So I was like, just peeping the game. You know, I'm going through my little illnesses. I ain't got nothing else to do. I don't, you know, I'm just watching and peeping the game and all this stuff was going on. I'm like, ooh. I said, okay. So this is strange, but okay. Next thing you know, and then they were getting the information wrong what they were saying on late night, but I was like, okay, whatever. Y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Y'all don't even come down here on YouTube. Y'all don't know nothing about black people for real or Israelite people. I say I'm an Israelite woman. Next thing you know, young Pharaoh having all these, he disappears for a while. So I'm thinking, I ain't seen him in some months. I don't know if it was y'all, but I said, well, you know, I'm going through my situation. Maybe I'm not on young Pharaoh channel like that, you know. But I started seeing, for some reason, because I didn't see him that much, I knew something was going on and it wasn't good. I didn't think that, the police was after him. I didn't think nothing like that he was being harassed. I thought something is going on and it's demonic and I thought like it's going on with him, like a change was coming. Like we saw with Polight. I said a change is coming. I said I ain't even gonna go to look at the channel, none of that. I said because whatever going on with him, it's gonna show his face. Next thing you know, last month, 2 months ago, you start hearing his wife. I don't know if they legally married, but they saying that's his wife. She started coming out saying all these things against young Pharaoh. Like, that's strange. I didn't even do no investigation on it because I said this is weird. I said it'll filter to me. I ain't even gonna go hunt for the information. You started seeing her on videos crying, and you know this other people posting or whatever. Her crying and her talking about whatever was going on with him, and he was coming out saying some things about her. I think she has how many kids by young Pharaoh? 2 or 3. I thought that was very strange because this man says that black women are God. His whole MO had changed. He started saying things about black people. He don't care about black people. Black people can do this kiss the tail and he can care less. And he wants to move around white folks. And he didn't, I told y'all he made so much money during that Trump. I don't know, I had did a video and I was telling y'all how so many people making money off Trump. Trump made a lot of people channels on YouTube. And mainstream media, Trump was making people money. Everybody made money off Trump except me. I ain't make no money. I voted for the man at 16. Everybody got on me. I'm a coon. I'm this and that. But everybody else made all this money off the damn man. I ain't make nothing. I ain't mad about it. I believe in the Most High. He made a lot of money during that because I was sitting up there watching all the money. I was like, good Lord, I ain't never seen somebody get all this money like that. Y'all know I came from the beef sector, and them people over there, they be glad just to get 1,000 in the chat. And they don't be making no money like you got 20 and 30,000 in your chat. You'll be raking in the big bucks. Some people are sending hundreds, 50s. They sending, this is on nonstop. And people are sending money to Cashapp. And they would be sending it via super chat. And then they had to cut that out because they so greedy. They was like, oh no, we sent it to the Cashapp. And the money that was coming up through super chat was big money. I was like, good night. These men change. These men, I don't know. You know, we got some YouTubers. I want to give a shout out, even though this man don't know me, but I was watching his channel, the Moorish World TV. Now, I think it's Tahaka Bay. Now, anybody who knows, anybody who's familiar with the conscious community, you all know all the bays. B-E-Y. Y'all know they wear the fez. Noble Drew Ali. They always talking about the land over here, how it was in Egypt over here. It was a Jerusalem over here. We from this land. If you are familiar with those people in the conscious community, y'all know I'm telling y'all the truth because I used to be watching. But anyway, I was watching his channel last night, and he was talking about Sinetta being an agent. I mean, not Sinetta. Even Sinetta too being an agent. Polight being an agent. And he was just breaking it down how, in his mind, this is what he see from Polight being an agent. And it made sense to me because Polight came out one way, natural, you know, and then next thing you know, he turned to women that getting false boobs, fake butts, all the stuff that our community don't need that's really terrible on our girls. He even showed a video of him being at this is Tahaka Bay last night. I watched him. He even showed a video of Polight being at one of those Holly Weird parties, and all of them were scantily dressed, Holly no damn clothes on. And Polight behind the young woman was dressed like, you know, lingerie, and he behind her, humping her in front of everybody. Like, to me, this is Holly Weird stuff. But somebody caught a picture of it and was posting it, and somehow Tahaka Bay, so y'all can watch his channel when y'all leave here. So he was saying that he just was showing that this possibly could be an agent, and he was saying how they plant people like Polight, they plant people like young Pharaoh into our communities to destabilize our communities. Because if you all remember, if you go back and look at how all of us woke up at the same time in 2011, during that time, how our people was coming together. And whenever you have that, you go back and look at Malcolm X, go back and look at Martin Luther King. Whenever our people are coming together, they send some agents, even the people that look like us, they act like they one of us. Just like I told you how they have been doing in Chicago for the longest time. They have the CIA send people that look like us into these communities, selling them illegal guns and all this stuff, and they killing each other, put it in there telling them in their head, oh man, causing all kind of division against the gangs and all that stuff in Chicago. Before you know it, boom, 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 kids getting killed and everything. Destabilize the community. That is what people like that are doing. Polight, and so it had me thinking like young Pharaoh, he may be too, because God, how in the world you switch so damn fast? Just a matter of months. Young Pharaoh went from, you know, bringing out all this information on the deep state. He was showing all these damn big books, because I was like, yeah, you already know. I'll be like, yeah, with them damn Democrats, and they was KKK and what they did to Emmett Till and what they did, and they burning down communities. And, you know, I was saying all this kind of stuff, you know, because that is the truth. He went from that to now he's dating someone who was supposed to be their maid, a Becky, a snow bunny who was supposed to be their maid that he was sleeping with, and then put out his whole family that moved out. This is young Pharaoh. So to me, that sounds a little suspect or agent-ish to me, because it don't seem right. Or either they doing something to these brothers' minds because they locked up. Because I think even Polight have a history of being locked up before. I don't know if they come to these guys and say, we need you to go and destabilize these communities. We need you to get these people on board, keep these people distracted. And it's not far-fetched. It's not even far-fetched, because I've been hearing the word agent for years in the community, in the Black community, conscious community. I've been hearing the word agent, but I was like, okay. Because I could see where it's at when CIA in the 1960s and they putting drugs in the community. I could see that. But then when they said our people, I was trying to listen. I was trying to see it. But at the time, it did not manifest until Polight then went all the way to Hollywood and acting crazy. Now you got young Pharaoh, he acting crazy. Are they doing something to their minds? Is it MLK Ultra? What is it that y'all think that they, because how you switch from, it's just mind boggling what these people would do to sell their soul here in America. When we already see this place is going down. So these are questions we got to ask ourselves. We just got to, I mean, you want to be supportive. You want to donate to people you really feel is, but the thing is, y'all, we have to really, something is going on with our minds when we just can't see past the BS. And it's something that we do all the time. This ain't even the first time. People that said allegedly Vicky Dillard, she scammed people. This ain't nothing new. I'm not trying to put her out, but she's part of the scamming crew. While she went to prison or whatever, she says a whole nother reason, but they say they saying no. They say you can look up the information. I did not look up the information. I'm just telling you, they said she scammed people too. Then you got Boyce Watkins. He scammed because I even did a video back in 2018 on him. He is scammed too with his school or whatever. Like these people. So it's up to us to be able to call it out and say, I like your content, but no, I'm not going to go to your school. I'm not going to go to your classes. I don't see how it can better my life. Look at your life. You still on YouTube. It ain't like you bought a manufacturing company. It ain't like you put in hundreds of thousands of our people at work. See, these are the things we need to look for when we sitting up there giving all our money to a museum. Not saying don't do it. You give your money to the museum if you want to. But I'm saying we giving all our money to these people, but we're not really seeing to where it's benefiting our people. Like it ain't like a big exodus of our people. Oh my God, Dr. Umar Johnson, we gave him $10 million of our hard-earned money, and now he's calling for 100,000 of our people to go work at the school. Are we seeing anything like that? Where he can be able to pay good wages? Are we seeing anything like that? Are we seeing anything like that when they keep on telling you Rihanna is a billionaire? Don't get me wrong. I like Rihanna. I like the songs. I like Rihanna's style. I like Rihanna. But when they telling you that this person is a billionaire and we got all these fallacies and problems in our communities, are we seeing to where Rihanna or either Jay-Z, the billionaire, they like to throw that in our faces, that these people are all these billionaires. Kanye, a billionaire. You got Oprah, a billionaire. But are we seeing it written up in papers all over everywhere, like we talking about Polight now? Are we seeing what these people are telling us is a huge exodus of black people going to work for Jay-Z? Are we seeing it? Because he's been a billionaire for some years now, allegedly. Where's the huge exodus of all of us going to work for his Walmart or Oprah Winfrey's Walmart or even Rihanna's Walmart or Kanye's Walmart? They buying all the farmland. No, I'm hearing that about Bill Gates. I'm not hearing that about Jay-Z. Are y'all hearing that about Jay-Z? Let me know. Are y'all hearing that Jay-Z and Rihanna and Oprah and LeBron James that put all their billions together because they got billions and they done bought up all the farmland? Is it me or are y'all seeing this? And this the money that we done gave these people. Where do you think they getting the money from? They getting it from the other side, but they getting it from us too because they got to keep us brainwashed. So we got to start looking to where if these people are not buying no huge factories and they're not saying, well, huge exodus of people came out of Virginia, a huge exodus came out of Atlanta, a huge exodus of people came from out of Louisiana. They came from out of Chicago. They just stopped gangbanging and now they all going to work for Oprah. 100,000 to a million of black people. If we ain't hearing that kind of stuff, we need to digress and say, no, I like your content. I might donate a little bit to help your little channel, but no, I'm not gonna donate to the destruction of my mind. and the destruction of my children's mind, I'm not going to donate to the destruction of our people. Because these people that I've named have been billionaires for a while, but why aren't we hearing that they done bought all this farmland? Why are we hearing that there's only 45,000? I think that's the correct number. If it's not, y'all can put it in the chat. Why aren't we hearing that there's 45,000? Why aren't we hearing that Oprah Winfrey and all these people then donated to all these 45,000 black farmers that we do have? Because we all know it was some fugazi behind the scenes that made that we went from having 10 million farmers to now we got 45,000. Why are we hearing that they took their money and put it towards the farm? Because that's what we need to sustain our life. We need food. All of us are complaining about the GMOs, poison food. This food is bad for us. Why aren't we hearing about them putting up a pharmacy? We talking about they giving us inoculations that's killing us and making the kids have autism. But we ain't seen none of these said billionaires invest in that. So you gotta ask yourself, are they really billionaires or what? Why they keep... See, when I hear this stuff, I cut the TV off, I changed the video quick. I don't listen to these lies. Y'all ain't gonna lie to me. If you ask me, like I done said before, probably 100, 200, 300 videos ago, they are just washing money. Y'all done heard me say this before. I don't know if y'all new to this channel. And y'all don't watch me to do when I do videos. How many of y'all have seen the show Ozark on Netflix? How many of y'all have seen Ozark? If you ask me, these people are just little corporations for them to wash their money. And that's how they making their supposedly billions. But I don't think they got no damn billions, because if you got billions and you ain't doing nothing with farmland, food, you ain't doing nothing with water, you ain't doing nothing to build up the community, you ain't no billionaire for real. Because billionaires, you see their stuff outside. You see the water, you see the companies, you see the manufacturing, you see all of these things. So if you telling me, so they think that we're so dumb that we just gonna believe these people are just billionaires. Oh, they just billionaires. But they ain't bought no whole damn farmland. They ain't did nothing that's gonna sustain life for generations. And we just giving up our money. We giving up our children. Like what's going on with Polight. But thank goodness, I'm not gonna get on that system, but this is what's going on with a lot of in the industry. But thank goodness that sister, let's give it up for her, that she called the police. She exposed Polight. Thank you for exposing Polight. Thank you for putting your daughter first over Satan and Hamite's demonic ways. Michael Novak, that's Polight's real name. Thank you for putting yourself and your child first. Thank you. And we need to just start encouraging our women. We need to tell our women we're beautiful, that we all are beautiful, so they don't run into these kind of snares with these men who's predators, using predatorial behavior against our damn women and their daughters. We have to stop watching Tyler Perry. I said it. Because I haven't watched Tyler Perry in a while. I did a video on something he did and it was a whack as hell. And I think I did a video saying the movie was whack as hell. Bad weaves, bad script, because the actors are phenomenal, but he's a bad writer. What are we going to tell the truth about? We need to tell the truth about Tyler Perry. His writing is shitty. Is it me? His writing sucks. He needs some writers. But he is so cheap that he won't even employ some more writers. He wants to write everything himself. We need to stop watching Tyler Perry. Because if we stop watching him, then it won't be in our mind. Oh, sister, you need a man. Oh, you need a man. Oh, the men you had in the past. Oh, look what they did to you. You need to go out and get a white man. This is what all he says indirectly to people who go and watch Tyler Perry movies. Is it me? It could be just me. That's why I stopped watching that productive that programming, predictive programming that Tyler Perry does. I stopped watching him because all of this stuff. What is that? What is, I can't even think of the movie. Black woman, whatever, black woman, something. And he had the black man drag that black woman out the door. What? And he made millions of dollars off that movie. And we sat up there and watched that BS. Then he had a movie. Y'all probably done seen all his movies. Then he had a movie where he dropped 2 little black kids out of a window. This Tyler Perry, we need to call his BS out. Stop watching Tyler Perry. Because in the back, because what it's doing in the back of your mind is programming you to do things to do things to your children, to abuse your children. We all sat there and watched him. When I saw that, I was no. We need to get out of all of this programming, brainwashing that we allowing these men to do to us and our children and our girls, our boys too, because we know they're being molested too. We have to control it. This day right here. I mean, that Brother Polight story is everywhere. And everywhere you go, people, I knew this, I knew that. And some people saying, I put that on my videos. I was trying to warn people. Me, I'm not innocent. I just stopped watching because I didn't know for sure, but I seen demonic. You just know it's something demonic going on. And then you seen how when Polight went to Hollywood. And you knew something was going on. Then Sinetta, he's not innocent because he seen that this man was a predator, and all he did was prop him up. He propped up a predator and defended Polight. He defended him today, last night or today when he did his video. Yeah, man, don't talk about it, man. Don't talk about it. Sinetta should be the first one because he started on his damn channel. Sinetta should be the first one to take accountability and responsibility for bringing him into the community instead of putting the dollars before your community. Because if you righteous, we're going to give you our money freely. We're giving our money to demons freely. But if you're righteous, we're going to give you our money righteously and freely too. So why not choose righteous? Why not? It's crazy. So Sinetta, you need to take accountability and responsibility. Sinetta, you need to come out. Stop still trying to be on Polight's side, talking about something. Polight talking about something. Thanks, brother. When he done did you wrong, Sinetta, he scammed you out of $10 or more $1,000. He's not a good person, and you're not a good person either, Sinetta. You're not a good person either. Did y'all hear about the AIDS situation with Sinetta? Sinetta, you probably won't see this video, Sinetta. But and I bet you before you ain't gonna remember me because I've been to your little lecture and all that. You did a video saying that you had AIDS. Do you even remember doing the video? When you did a whole video saying you had AIDS, you went to 4 doctors that tested your blood, and all of them said the same thing, that you had AIDS. When people bringing it up in your face, because sometimes, Sinetta, you real reckless. You real reckless. You've been reckless for the whole years I've been watching. When I do watch, you always reckless anyway. But did you forget that you did a video? You gave the people the ammunition. They say that you got AIDS and all this stuff. And see, to me, that's kind of like agent behavior. Because it's almost like if you are an agent and you're coming to deceive the people, they always got to embarrass these people. Okay, then look how they didn't. Well, shit. Polight didn't embarrass his own damn self. But okay, look at what they did at Polight. Even though he did this to himself, he did this to himself. But look at what you had to do, Polight. Now you thought that you so good with these people who you done scammed your community. Did not think that they weren't gonna get you too? Polight? You didn't think they was gonna get you too? Young Pharaoh, look at you embarrassed. Young Pharaoh, you should feel embarrassed. Look at what they done told you to do. Discard your whole family, your woman and 3 kids. And now you with a white woman. Look at how the enemy does y'all. They play y'all, make y'all look foolish. When for y'all can sell y'all soul, y'all, is this a ritual that we watching? Nasheed Netta did a video, I have AIDS. I had AIDS. You can't just not have AIDS, you still got it. Is this a ritual we watching where you got to come out and say some disturbing stuff like that? So that they can put it on video, so when they get you to do what they need you to do, they can come out and embarrass you and say, if you don't do this, I'm going to show the people you did this. Because this is how they get down. This is how the demons get down. They always, if you want all these millions of dollars, I need you to be looking crazy like, what's up, Nas X. I need you to come out and embarrass your whole community, embarrass your people, embarrass the Most High God, and do a jail video of you humping in jail, in prison. So you can get the young men's, the young boys' minds prepared. So this is what you're going to do in prison. Ain't no need of being out here when you can get all the ass in prison. I said it. You're programming the kids. You're programming the kids. You think that they just going to give you millions of dollars, Sarnetta? Polight, Young Pharaoh, Nas X, without y'all disgracing yourselves and selling your soul to Satan's kingdom? Oh, Lord. Hey, everybody, for being here. Thank y'all. I'm Miss Nicole Tyler. Y'all share this video. If y'all find anything I've said to be somewhat true, somewhat positive and motivational, share the video. Get it to those guys I named. Get it to those guys I named. Might need, I'm saying this is Shin Mir Sarnetta might need to turn the situation right side up to House of Authentic Medicinals. Weed is legal in NYC right now. Mind, Body, and Soul TV. Nicole, I truly believe most of them start off right, but when they're helping our community too much, they get approached, then changed. Yes. Yep. It's sad. And I'm glad that this is being put out, because this is the whole light is being exposed. A light, Polight is being shined. And we, in the truth, y'all, it's just not being shined on these guys that I've named in this video. It's being shined on us as well, that we have to just wake up in more ways than one. It's showing that we are so messed up in our minds that when we see something that we should donate to and should invest in, we don't. Sometimes we invest in stupidness. That ain't the word I want to use. Unproductiveness. Sometimes we'll invest our money when we know it ain't no good gonna happen to that money. It's not gonna grow for our benefit. We know it and we still give it. We have to look at ourselves. And that's why these people are able to come in our communities, brainwash us, brainwash our daughters, cause division between the community and our family structure and the daughters and the mother-daughter relationship, and do things like Polight just did to that 14-year-old. Because we open the gates to this stuff. And we have yet to see it. We still don't see it. We still don't see it. Ourselves, we still don't see how we have allowed a lot of this stuff in. And the Most High said, ain't no change is going to come till the majority of us, or how many of us need to see it, because we know 2/3 ain't going to see it, and they just going to be put to death. They just going to cling to the system, and they going to be put to death. But the ones that see it, we have to wake up. We have to wake up and be a change in what we want to see. We have to call it out on ourselves. We have to take responsibility on ourselves. And we also need to do a little more research to ourselves, because the Most High is putting it out there. And like I said, there's a lot of books you can, there's people making money on YouTube from reading books. So you ain't even got to go to the conscious community and get their take of it. You can let the person read the book to you them damn selves. So you can just read it, get it, press the button and audio, and it'll read to you. Because I've done that too. I have a whole book playing all day in the house while I'm sitting up here focusing on positivity and taking away my pain and, all the mental stuff I got going on. I have a book playing of, researching my own self, researching things and letting the book play audio and have it loud playing in the house. So these are some of these things we can do our damn selves instead of giving our money and allowing ourselves to be, because it really is an embarrassment. It ain't an embarrassment on the conscious community. It's embarrassment on all of us, because we're the ones who keep giving these people our money. Then when we need our money, and look at these times that we're in. Look at the times we're in, y'all. They telling us, if you don't get this, you know what? You can't come back to work. And if a lot of us did not have no savings and they have no checking account and they have no stocks and bonds and all this kind of stuff, a lot of us are working paycheck to paycheck. We done gave out money to these people who's on vacations all the damn time. Get into it. They on vacation telling you they want you to donate to a museum. Well, your life is in uncertainty. Your life, you don't know if you're going to have a job or not. You don't know what's going on. You don't know if there's going to be effects from the what that you done put in your body. Like me, I did not know. You don't know what's going to happen to you if you're going to be disabled. But yeah, we got all the money to donate to people who's on vacation. They living good while your life is in uncertain terms. So we need to do better. We have to do better. We have to do better. I ain't seen none of these billionaire people going on vacation. I ain't seen none of them say, you know what, I'm going to start giving back to the community, because I know I got so much money off of y'all that if any of you all need a financial help, which will probably be a lot of people, I will donate to you. I will give you $50. I'll give you something. I don't see none of these people are these billionaires. These people on vacations telling you they need more of your money. These people are doing this kind of stuff. So we just got to wake up. I do thank you for that $5 you gave Jeanette Hines. I'm not good. Let me see. Obama sought Dr. Sabi. Wow. I thought he believed in Ivy League doctors. These people that's in the presidential, even Trump, I got to say that because people be like, well, you ain't gonna say them. All of these people are suspect. All of these people are suspect. And what we got to stop doing as well is not listening to the words, look at the actions. That's something that we don't do. We don't look at the actions. We listen to the words and we just give. Somebody said I'm throwing shade on Tariq. I'm not throwing. Am I telling a lie or am I telling the truth? See, that's another thing. We got to stop saying stuff like, oh, you're throwing shade. If it's the truth. Now he's a billionaire. Pathetic. Now, I never said he was a billionaire. I said the people that I've named that's on vacation. And I can talk about Tariq Nasheed because I have all of his stuff in my house. See, I am an investor of his vacations. So I can talk about somebody I've invested in. Get into it. See, that's another thing. Oh, don't talk about him. I like him better than I like him. We gotta stop. That's our problem. Another beef war is here, it seems. Okay, said he cursed Obama's HIV. Well, I like Dr. Sabi. I used to watch all of his videos as well. I was real sad that when he passed. I was real sad for Delbert Blair when he passed. I was real sad for oh Lord, oh heck on my mind messing up again because I used to watch all the sisters' video that passed. And we love the Queen Mother. Oh Lord, the Isis paper. I used to watch her a lot before she passed. I was even trying to go to her funeral, but we had a whole big damn snow here when she passed on January 2nd. Don't her name will come to me. But the Queen Mother, who I adore, she passed January 2nd, 15 or 16. And I wanted to go to her funeral. But Tariq Nasheed, I think, paid for her funeral. Another beef. Yeah. So I'm a fan. I watch, get the information. It made me stronger. It made me better, in my opinion. It made me more wiser in my thinking and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, we are in different times now. We just can't be throwing our money in kids to anybody. We have to wake up. Yeah, he's a billionaire. Great gesture, Nicole. Well, thank you. Okay, y'all. I want to thank y'all for coming. I don't think I have anything else to say. What else is going on? Anything else is going on that I need to touch on? Because I don't come on here that often. I do want to thank y'all, the people that come. I think my same people come see me every time. I want to thank y'all for coming. It really makes me feel a lot better when I'm going through my dark spells. Afghanistan. People are talking about Afghanistan. That's a distraction. How many of y'all know that's a distraction? Yes, I heard Renuka Rashidi. I heard that a lot of people that he's going to be being talked about in a lot of colleges and things like that. What I want to say, I want to stick to my point. Afghanistan is a distraction that has happened before, y'all. America then gave them those weapons. They're just doing a changing of the guard. Okay, they got the poppy seeds and opium and all that out there. America that made lots of money off of that. Okay, so don't let them. Oh, Biden is a bad man. Yeah, he sucks in everything, but it's a distraction. That was all in Satan's plan. They just having a changing of the guards. Okay, even if Americans do get kaput, oh well, our people should not be over there anyway. They shouldn't be all across the world as they are. They got their hands in everybody's business, everybody's country. I hear that they're turning away Haitians. You know, Haitians are refugees. Y'all seen what happened to the Haitian president. They turning away. Some of those people are trying to come over here, or they turning them away when they said in their own laws that they was accept people who's coming from different countries who've gone through what they've gone through, what those people have gone through over there. And plus, they just had a big damn earthquake, 7.2 earthquake over there in Haiti. So I've been really doing a lot of prayers for those people because I know those are the Most High's people. Those are our people, our brothers and sisters. And so I've been saying a lot of prayers for those people over there because it seems that Satan just really, he never forgets anything. And he's so mad at them people because they whooped Francis behind in 1804. So you know they just, you know, yeah, casualties of war. Thank you. You know I be needing that. Yeah, so I started watching a new brother. I'm gonna wind down. I started watching a new brother. It's a gardening. The Real Veal. He got 2 channels, and I know he did a video on. I want to say Israel or somewhere over there in the Middle East, Dubai. How they got technology to make rain, to make their own rain and all this stuff, make their own clouds and make rain clouds and all of that. And that's something that we all knew. We've been knowing that since 2013, the HARP program, but they calling it something else, saying that it's in the new stages. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about? This ain't even new. See how they play us? They think that we not up on what they doing because the Most High exposes these devils. So we already know that America can make rain clouds and make its own rain, make its hailstorms, make tornadoes. So we already know that those wildfires, that they can put those wildfires out with all the rain. When they're causing drought, we know that they can stop the rain and have droughts so that our people don't eat no food, or the American people don't eat no food. We already know that. And the Most High told you in the Bible, all these things will be going to be going on. The Most High ain't lied to us yet. His words ain't lied to us yet. GMO weather, that's right. All of that weather, all of that fake rain, fake crops going into our bodies, turning us into something we ain't gonna recognize after a while. All right, y'all. I want to thank y'all. I am your girl, Miss Nicole Tyler. Share this video, please, if you feel like it was something in this video that I spoke on that you can agree with and you think other people need to hear it. The people I named in the video, share it with them. Hey, share it with them. Only thing that we can pray for is that they wake up and ask the Most High and the Holy Spirit to guide us into righteousness and guide us so that we can be saved, literally saved. And we're not, people think because you're baptized, oh, you're saved. No, you're not saved like that. Okay, it's going to be some times where we really need to be literally saved. Okay, one more thing I want to say. One more thing, it just came to me. Y'all 33 people, stay right here. One more thing. I'm hearing that Biden let some Afghans into the country. Why do y'all think that is so? Why do y'all think these other nations are coming into the country? This is the way I'm thinking. Didn't Biden just say a couple of weeks ago that they're gonna have the military and they're gonna have people going door to door to get you the shot? Don't you know those people over there are some rough customers? Those people over there in the Middle East, y'all know they don't mind bombing themselves and killing themselves. So if somebody knock at your door and it's one of them damn people, you better bet they ain't gonna mind taking you out. See, that's what I haven't heard people say. I'm just like, yeah, if they get them Afghans over here, no telling what the hell might happen. Those people don't mind killing. Look what they do to their women. Look what they do to themselves and their people. Nobody likes us. The Bible says we have no friends. Even in this country we living in, these people ain't our friends. And those Afghans that came over here, Biden and gave them $500,000, but we still trying to get reparations. Y'all better wake up, all these people. Oh, I love Biden. Let me go out there and twerk for him. Let me go out there and twerk for Biden. Biden is in office. These people got $500,000 already. I don't know who's that calling. I ain't telling nobody to call, so I'm not going to answer the phone. You got the Asian, anti-Asian. He gave them millions of dollars. But we the ones he just told us, give us symbolic gestures. Or we're going to put a statue of George Floyd up. We're going to put a statue of George Floyd. We're going to put a mural of George Floyd. And I'm going to give y'all a tweet. A tweet that says, thank you, Black people, for voting and getting me in office. Which he was going to be in office anyway. He's going to be in office anyway, Dominion. He was going to be in there anyway. And see, it didn't work in 16. See, they had it rigged then. I said it. They didn't have it rigged good enough because Trump snuck in. Oh, but they had it rigged this time for old Sleepy Joe. Who are our people out there twerking, and we're free. We're free. Ever since he'd been in office, look at all this stuff. Chaos, the weather, the rain, the droughts, wildfires, earthquakes. And these people can make rain and all this stuff and put this stuff out, and they just allowing it to burn all the land. Y'all better get into it when Miss Nicole telling y'all. Y'all, half of y'all already know because y'all be thinking like me. We had more people coming, a couple of people that came into the room. Get your house in order. We can't help Haitians, but Afghans, no problem. Thank you. Get them $500,000. Do y'all know that they didn't gave trillions? Well, look here. I keep saying I'm going to leave. They didn't gave trillions of dollars over there in Afghanistan. Did y'all catch Biden's speech? He said they didn't gave trillions of dollars over there to make jobs and training. The women's movement over there so that they can go to school, education. Then gave them people millions and millions of dollars, probably billions in damn weapons. And we sitting over there, we shall overcome. They gonna see us. We gonna vote. We gonna roll up our sleeves. We gonna let them do that to our children. We gonna get out there and vote. And yeah, Biden, yeah. And that man that sat up there and told y'all, this was the crazy part. He sat up there and told y'all, oh, well, we gave them trillions of dollars. Oh, well. But they always telling us, oh, when we out there saying we want reparations, we don't really got nobody in there for us, standing up for us, for real, for real. The caucus is just what they are, dead caucus. They just black faces in high places and ain't giving your tail nothing. He done told us, what, a couple of days ago, day before yesterday or whenever it was, that, yeah, we gave them some trillions of dollars over there for all of that. But they keep on telling us we got to do a study on reparations. We got to do a study. And that ain't even get passed. The study is not passed. George Floyd still looming. It's still out there in space some damn where. The George Floyd bill, where is it? It's still out there. Emmett Till, the person who came out, who 80-something years old, came out and said, yeah, I lied. Her old ass, I lied. She's still alive. They ain't threw her in jail like they did Bill Cosby. The anti-lynching bill, they're still out there in cyberspace somewhere. The anti-lynching. But our people, we still believing in Biden. We still believing in, I'm going to say Biden because he's the president now. He's the president. Don't put no other president's name. Biden is the president now. We still out there. Got that man elected. Some of us did, when you were showing all those voting booths and everything, some of us was out there committing all kind of crimes to get the man elected. Did y'all see all those videos? People recorded themselves. This is our people, y'all. This is our people. That's why you got Brother Polight. Michael Novak. You got him. Our people recorded themselves committing crimes. I can't. You can't make this stuff up about our people. You can't make this stuff up. They committing crimes, showing you what they doing the Trump's ballot, showing you, and what they doing to get Biden vote in, and they recorded themselves. I was like, what in our people is messed up. Y'all know I ain't lying. I saw the videos. I saw the tape. I saw the tapes. It is madness. It is madness. You right. We are struck. The Bible said we are struck with madness. The Bible says it. We are struck with madness. I bet you if I went out there today and said something about Biden, they probably would cuss me out. Because they're saying I'm wrong. I'm like, that he told you he gave trillions to Afghanistan over there. Trillions for no reason. No reason. All for the Taliban who's in cahoots with USA to take it over. The whole thing, they've been in cahoots anyway because of those poppy seeds. They making money, but our people don't see it. Our people just, I see it. I don't have to sit. Y'all see, I don't come on here every day. I sit here and be watching all the new world news, everything. And I said, our people, I be looking at certain videos to see what they're going to say. They don't be saying what I'm saying. If y'all see anybody saying out there what I'm saying, put their name in there. Because I be watching certain videos. They don't say what I give y'all my perspective and what the hell I see. Child, I can't. You got little old Nicole Tyler. You got little old me, sitting over here doing this. The most I be downloading this stuff, and I just be shaking my head. All right, I'm gonna read one more comment to this person. Love to put comments in. There is two worlds of consciousness: those in the community and those in other communities like Hollywood. Now it is apparent they cannot mix. Yes, they cannot mix. All right. Oh Lord, I'm gonna read one more. They blew up the World Trade Center and the USA paid them how much? How much did they pay? Trillions? Trillions? How much money we are owed? How much money are we owed? Like we are owed money. We are owed money. Like, do y'all know this land was ours? Yeah, people came over here on ships. I know Dan Calloway. You know, I love Dan Calloway. But a lot of us was here. This was our land. So imagine all that money that is being made that we don't get. We literally will be making money in our sleep. All these stores, all these farms, all these products, all these people, all of these permits, all of that is money. All of those taxes, that goes to be us. We owe more than trillion. What is the number of past trillion? Zillion? All that money that we won't see unless, you know, it changes the gods to the Most High, put somebody, Yahweh, somebody. That we not, all this money, that we should not be up here sickly and uncertainty and giving our money to Polight and giving our money to Tyler Perry just to give us some courage and give us some boosting our self-esteem. And the women, we can do it. We can get a man. We can get a man. We looking for love. Stop looking for love, women. Stop looking for love. That was messing you up. Because it's apparent that if the men want love and they won't get it from you, they're going to get it from the dude. Stop looking for love. That is what's messing us up. That's one other thing. I can just go on and on and on. Y'all know I don't come on here that often, and then I just ramble on because these are things that's in my mind. We got to stop looking for love, ladies. Stop it. That's why we being pimped. That's why they taking advantage of us and our daughters. Mouth off, the 14-year-old mouth all swolled up from Polight. He stick his hand down her throat because of the semen. They didn't say that, but I read through, that's what I got out of it. Because the alcohol already was in the bloodstream. So what else was he trying to make her throw up? What else? If she got semen and on a scarf and all that. Oh, Lord. The dude. All right, I'm going for real. I love y'all. Please share this video, y'all. I ain't playing. Share this video. Y'all know I went in. I did good. I ain't had no notes or anything. I went in. Y'all know I did good. All right, y'all. My name is Nicole Tyler. Like and share my videos. Subscribe. More people come on and subscribe to my videos. Okay, subscribe. Keep praying for me that I get better. It's not in the cards that I'm gonna get better. I know. I could tell y'all some things that make you cry. It was what my outcome supposed to be, but I believe in the Most High, so I ain't gonna tell y'all what's being said, because it's sad. But I come every so often. I try to have a good attitude. I try not to think about it. So please pray for me. Send y'all special prayers to me, y'all. Send y'all special prayers. Please pray for Miss Nicole. Think about Miss Nicole sometimes, y'all. Just send us, tell Most High to look and smile on me. Please. It means a whole lot. Please, and share my videos. I'm Nicole Tyler, and I'm out for real. Bye. Mwah. Where my cursor? There I go.